Hello everybody and welcome back once more. I'm NegPrimer and we are playing Knights of the Old Republic, and we are, when last we were about to leave Manon, I think for good. I don't think there's ever going to be a reason to come back here. It's a little sad. I like Manon, it's a nice planet. But we talked to all of our teammates. There's nothing left to do. We checked through our journal. All there is waiting on people and going and finding Dustil. And Dustil is on Korriban. So let's head to Korriban. Ooh, just dropped a bunch of frames there. I didn't see where exactly, but somewhere in the last minute. Okie dokie. Why is this? It's interesting, the new Twitch beta, if I start on my laptop before I start the stream, it doesn't tell me how many people are currently watching. Oh!
What happened? What's going on?
Good question.
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karras' vessel. I own it.
Oh, the music just kind of cut out there. Uh-oh. We've seen a ship that looks like that before. Hopefully that's not the only one.
Admiral Karras taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Karras' flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Don't let your luster for revenge cloud your judgment, Karth.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
And I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Karras doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Okay, so basically, we have to decide which person on our crew is the best shot of not being captured. I can get away from Kareth's guards. I feel like, and then Bastila wants, I can ask if Bastila can use her battle meditation. Karth knows Saul, he can get us out of this. I feel like if they find any one of the three of us, though, they'll probably know that we're all here. So I think what it is that one right there. Admiral Kareth will be watching the three of us very closely. One of the others will save us.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
I'm actually gonna use, I'm gonna use HK-47 for this.
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate.
Yeah, what if the Sith disassemble you before your reserve power kicks in?
Answer: that is possible. My reserve power supply is a prototype yet to be tested, yet I can attempt this task if you wish.
Candace, can we exploit your healing ability? Juhani, use your camouflage abilities. I don't know about that. Jolie, use the Force to affect their minds. T3. Nope, I think HK-47
Hold on,
is
they're
our best
dragging us
bet.
into the docking bridge.
Because whoever's alive is going to need to be able to blast through the enemies, I'd
crew have been
assume.
taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Yep. Just like that, huh?
Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery. We found a disabled hunter-killer droid in the back of the ship. Excellent. We can reprogram this droid to fight in our own army, wipe its memory chip, and take it to the salvage shop. The technicians will deal with it later.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I would kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Which one of us? Yeah, I'm not gonna betray the Jedi.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
History between us, huh? What are you talking about?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What? Yeah, what are you talking about? My loyalty is as true as Bastila's.
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
I will not betray the Jedi or even to save Bastila.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Tatooine. Oh, I can just flat out tell him the truth. Jedi Academy, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Very well. This is the price of your resistance. Enough. You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet.
What?
Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
I think I never liked them anyway. You're lying, it isn't true.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna betray the Jedi.
Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Fane!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Yep, you're a sick and evil man, Saul.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Oh, my ears. Both my ears feel like they need to pop. That's me role-playing.
Don't try to move too quickly.
That's real
You might
thing.
not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured
Dick
all of
move.
us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
No one is without hope of redemption, Bastila.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Yeah. Could he be
I'd
lying?
like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger. Casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Brooke, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Okay, where'd Saul go?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping he would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
I'm sorry, Bastila. Watching you suffer tore me apart.
I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you did the right thing. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, it might have been too much for me to bear. Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope HK-47 busts us out of here before he arrives.
Yeah, no shit. I like that I have my gun and everything. So it's me all by myself. So I can wake up that droid. Let's make sure. Motion sensors. Grab that one. Okay. My mini-map is not like filling out here. Okay, well, let's head out. Let's hit a save. Okay. Oh, hello. Detention area. Is it really right here? Oh, that's locked. So maybe that's where they are? But how do I get in there? Medical supplies. Patient gear. I bet you if I had picked, like, Canderous, it would have put him in here. Okay, well, that said detention area, but I'm going ever further this way. Got a... what do they call that? New items? Oh. Starboard cell block key. So that might actually... excuse me. That might actually open the door back there for me. Well, computer spikes. I've only got 4. Ooh, there's a lot of guys in there. Cell force fields. I don't have enough spikes for that. Oh. Medical. Droid maintenance. Well, I hacked in there and I can't do anything. Open detention area 6. Except there's a room with like 5 bad guys in here somewhere. Which... oops, that just told me... that just kind of gave me a hint as to where they are, actually. Contraband, right? Equipment. To remember that's here. Because apparently I can't... Hey, I found them! guys kind of suck. I wonder why it didn't give me an option to overload that. Well, there's some more spikes. But we did get that key as well, so maybe that key will work, and we won't need to use those spikes. A bunch of Rhodians. Help me get out of the south, let me help you. Why did the Sith capture you? Unjustly capture me. They were spies. They tortured the crew, trying to get information, but we don't have any information. They interrogate Captain till his mind snaps, then they grab First Mate, then Navigator. All crazy now, mind's gone. So sad, but they nothing but animals now. I'm the lowest rank on the ship, and now I'm the only one left. Soon the Sith will interrogate me, but I don't know anything. I'm just trader in rare goods. What do you mean rare goods? Me bringing people in need. Oh, so he's a smuggler. I help people and people help me. If you help me, I'll help you. How can you help me? I have something you can use, an icebreaker. Use it to override Sith security programs. Why would the Sith have done it? The implication is that he shoved it up his butt. Think what you will, but I have a way into the computers, and the computers have a way into the hangar. I can get off ship eventually, or you're still running around the corridors. Why haven't you escaped on your own? I'm a trader, not a fighter. Sith all around guarding terminals, but you look like you can get to the terminals, and I know a good opportunity when I'll see it. I'll see what I can do. Can I? I think this will work. It'll just take a minute here. You help me, here's I help you. Take the icebreaker. Tuned to work on the brig computers, so you use it on brig level and it won't work anywhere else. Breaker's good for only on use. Unify guards. Did I even try doing that on his cell? These guys are crazy. Let's kill them. Let's put them out of the misery. I'm HK-47 now. Already evil. Get the little bit of extra XP. I'll have to remember that's over here too. I don't want to shoot it open. But they also got me an icebreaker, so let's use the icebreaker. Cell block. I have unlimited force field things now. Okay. Okay. Engage emergency riot systems. Okay. Detention area. Medical. Droid maintenance. Well, since we have unlimited spikes, let's open the detention area. And we'll upload the schematics as well. That's the elevator. Okay, so that is where they are. Well, cool. This seems to have been largely successful. Locked. Locked. It's just a standard door. Equipment storage, which is locked. Unlock aft holding cells and equipment storage. Aft brig unsecured.
You may be a droid, but when this is all over, I'm gonna see the Republic gives you a medal for your part in this. Now, if I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malik's presence approaching.
Oh.
And I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
Alright. We need a plan.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
Like, I'll go back to the Ebon Hawk. Yeah, there's more at stake here than personal revenge.
It's true, Karth. You can come, but don't let your hatred of Saul Karath jeopardize our true mission, getting the Ebon Hawk safely off the Leviathan. You better come with me and Karth. The others can find their way on their own, but we might run into trouble. We'll need you and your powerful Force abilities to deal with it. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Thanks. Go to the equipment room, grab what you need, and get
We'll
going.
meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna be stuck with Bastila and Karth. Two people that I haven't really used since the beginning of the game. They got dressed while I'm still clowning around. 2,000 credits. That's basically my entire... No, come on. Okay. So this one. And then we had lightsabers. Was it this one? This one's different, so I'm gonna go with yes. Or is it this one? It's this one. Then the purple short lightsaber. And then... Verpine cardio regulator. And then Bredgic's armband. Those are +4 strength. Let's make sure. Saves 3 and +2 awareness. Wait, was that awareness, demolitions, and security? Computer use. So, awareness, demolitions, and reflex. I believe. Awareness and saves will. I think that's better, because that gives me reflex and then better awareness and demolitions as well. And then you have Zalbars. Do we have... Nope, it sent her off with them. Okay. I was going to give him the dual blasters rather than Zalbars, but that's fine. Actually. It's awareness. Neural band is will. Let's give her that. Give her an advanced. Okay. Okay.
What can I do?
And then we need to level them up. Especially Karth. Look at that. He's only level 6. I hate that you only get 1 point per level, buddy. And we are... What does Bowcaster count as? Dang. Let's put points in something else this time, and then we'll check. There it is. What does the Bowcaster count as? Blaster rifle. Give him another point in intelligence. That way we can at least level him up in... Well... That seems pointless. Security. You know what? Let's put points. Let's get his demolitions up. Because I'm not doing that to myself. So that counts as a blaster rifle. I can't handle demolitions on my character, so I might as well get it up on him. Full, get that full, accept, level up, skills. Okay, let's do that. You know what? Let's keep putting points in intelligence. Let's get him so he can really start leveling up. Since we're doing this all at once with him. So yeah, that toughness just gives him more and more HP based on his level. This one, demolitions and stealth. I was hoping for awareness. But awareness is also a treat injury. Okay. So he's all leveled up now. Let's get her up in awareness since I got the two of them. Hopefully, we'll make this so that she sees the things, and then he can disable them. That's why we'll do that. Then one last thing. She only has a Jedi Knight robe. Let's give her a Jedi Master robe.
Sure.
Okay. So we should be good here. We can move forward. Ooh. Okay, so we are. We do have to hit that chest over here, and then we can see what the Sith ship is all about.
No problem. Got it.
Pazak cards, Pazak deck. That's interesting. Why would a bunch of Pazak cards in the deck be in a detention locker or whatever it was called? Contraband.
This is Canderous. We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry, we'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
Like that Canderous is like the de facto leader of the secondary team. It doesn't like let me pick who's in charge of it or anything like that. So we're at the cell block. We need to go to the bridge. The hangar is where we go to escape. Uh-oh. That's not good that there's an alarm going off. There's a guard over here. Nope, that's a utility droid.
How'd you like that?
And a service droid. Oh, and there's... Dang. Oh, because that thing came in here. Oh, crap, that thing's gonna give us all our positions away. Going around opening all the doors.
Time to rumble! Time to rumble!
Let's see if that's not a
You shall fall.
Well, it's nice that Bastila froze the rest of them. Oh no! Dang it!
You shall fall.
Oh jeez, man. This area is laid out. Okay. Well, that turned into much more of a snake than I had anticipated. Might have served me to use a little stealth there to start that thing off with. Whatever, we made it through there. Oh, and they leveled up from all that.
What?
Let's give you another intelligence. Now, you have. Why do you only have 2 points still? Intelligence. You should have a plus. Oh, you'll have a +3 modifier next time. Meh. Well, there you go. You have 18. I don't know how high you need to actually do these things. All saving throws. Let's up his response package. Dexterity +1. Constitution +4. Awareness +1 and immunity to critical hits. Oh, I can't do that one yet. Let's do immunity to critical hits. That seems good.
What?
I'm here.
Then we have to level her up as well. Put a point in wisdom. Get her awareness up. Let's see. What do we want with her? Drain life and death fields. Wound. Improved energy resistance. Let's give her that, because that'll apply to the entire team.
What?
Yes?
Did I check both these? And the lockers? My memory's not working right now. Okay, I didn't get through all those. Okay. Let's see, there's a data pad here. Oh no, but it's gonna be lost in all of this. Look, this is every item. So it's just a data pad. Kellinord's kills. Someone discovered. Yeah, okay. Vorn. Set up a repair station at the storage room airlock to fix the damage to the bridge hull. Got the spacesuits from the armory and send out a team as soon as possible. So that must be the one. Oh, I have to actually go down through the entire list. So this is everything I've picked up throughout the entire game. Okay. So now that'll all be clear for my new items list. Okay. So now we're back to where we came into the level. And I just want to make sure I explore everything there is. You utility droid, I blame you for that.
I'm here.
What?
Karth was.
Sure.
Bastila should be able to see those when we get close, and then Karth should be able to knock them out. Let's hold off on that one. That was easy. See, I could have hit that assault droid and sent him through there. Droid heavy plating type 3, I think I already picked up. Slice the computer. Access cameras. Barracks 1. We already went through there. Barracks 2. I think we already went through there. Barracks 3. We did not go through there. Oh, but I can't do anything. Yep, that's where we are. No, we're not going to activate that. Armory. Armory has a bunch of mines in it. Elevator corridor. Elevator corridor 2. Central corridor. Central corridor 2. Bridge corridor. There's a guy in the bridge corridor. Open all security doors. Yeah, let's do that. What the heck, we already... So let's go south. It ignores you completely. There's nobody in this hallway. I like the way that the mini-map wraps around, so I'm seeing the top area right there. There's another computer panel. Oh, okay, so here's that group of Sith troopers. I'm gonna hit this guy with that.
You asked for this! You asked for this!
You're so full. There.
How'd you like that?
Okay. These guys aren't posing that much of a threat. That's the good news. It's a good thing we've done everything we could do up to this point. Otherwise, we might actually be having a hard time here. It's like, seriously? Only one of them dropped their remains. I went through all the other ones. Like I said, my memory is like lapsing right now. Okay, well that's the end. What is this? To bridge. Clear that off the little mini-map there. Dark Jedi Master. Uh-oh. I think we've already been taking these guys out. Let's get him to come out to us.
I feel it.
Unless he won't. Damn it. Oh, damn it!
What can I do?
No! God damn it.
What?
Okay. That was not the worst thing ever that's ever happened.
What can I do?
What?
Okay, Karth, get this mine since it's focusing so much on it.
Sure.
Okay. Really? It's focusing on it because you all didn't drop anything at all? Bridge. Why would that go to the bridge? Well, that's saying bridge, but let's go out in here. Battle stimulants. I'm not really using any battle stimulants or anything throughout most of this game. I haven't really felt the need to. I'm playing on normal difficulty here. To bridge storage. To bridge. Barracks. Armory. Well, we didn't actually go into the armory here. We didn't go in this room at all.
Yes?
What?
Let's get that, and then let's go over here and get this frag mine. And then we can loot this room. It looks like there's a lot of stuff to loot. There's a spacesuit. Oh. I must have just picked up the actual spacesuit. Standard model spacesuit used to protect its wearer from the cold vacuum of space. Sorry. Because of its design, anyone wearing the suit will have to unequip their weapons. Grenades. Okay, I have to go around to the other side to loot that one, apparently. Nope, get items. I think there's only like one real place in the game where you gain anything by getting an item. Unless you can put grenades. You might be able to actually do that stealth on people and put grenades in their pockets. Durasteel heavy armor. No, not you. Powered light battle armor. And you guys are all nothing. So we got a lot there. Durasteel heavy armor. 10-0. Not upgradable. So it's not very good. Okay, the bridge here. Security does seals. You'll have to find another way. That's why this was open over here. And said bridge. It's interesting that there's a scene transition there. Airlock. Oh, okay, so we have to use that spacesuit and go around.
No problem. Didn't work.
Impossible. Oh, okay, I guess I have to put... Okay. I thought I only picked up one spacesuit, but sure. How cool would this be if there was something to look at over here? Instead of just the two nebulas that we also see in that one cutscene. Like I said, there's a lot about this game that is just ripe for a remake. They could make it so much better looking. Like, even at the time, I don't think, like, they could have done something with this skybox out here. There's a game that came out before this called Descent Free Space, and its sequel, Free Space 2, which came out in 2000, I believe. So 3 years before this, had like some pretty awesome nebula tech in it. Obviously, that was state of the art, and this is not as much as far as that's concerned. But still, like, imagine adding in nebulas into a game these days. It'd be amazing. Wait, so, okay. Hello. Oh, it unequipped all my weapons. I think this one. Should probably switch all those ones I put in red. And so now my red doesn't stick out. Zalbar's bowcaster. And then your double-bladed lightsaber.
What?
These guys aren't having it. All right. Door. Well, this is more back the way we came from, so let's make sure. Let's make sure that this is all clear.
No problem. Didn't work.
Impossible. Okay. Oh yeah, see it's got a little blue tick. That means that's back to that area we were just in. This is kind of foreboding. Bridge. So it's interesting that they moved us into a new area there instead of like when we went outdoors doing it. Oh, okay. It is the bridge. With a lot of enemies.
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, so...
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Koth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
You always did like to do things the hard way. Lord Malak would have preferred live prisoners, but corpses will have to do.
Ooh, so sure of yourself, huh? There's 4 soldiers, 2 Jedi, and an admiral. Yeah.
How do you like that?
That's all.
What can I do?
How do you like that?
Yes?
Karth was out of range on that. Yeah, take that.
The Admiral. He's still alive.
It's time to finish this.
Look that her tornado is still showing up there. No, Karth, don't give in to your hatred.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Karth. Do not become what you despise.
Karth, must tell you something. Come closer.
Come lean in and be like, get fucked.
You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying words. Remember them whenever you look at those you thought were your friends.
He said it can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you, Saul. Damn you.
What?
Basil, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Karth, it's not what you think. We had no other choice. Please,
What the
you
fuck is
don't
going on?
understand.
So make me understand.
What's going on?
Not here, Karth. Please, there's no time. Malak is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Karth, I'm asking you to trust me for just a little while longer.
Yeah, we gotta get out of
I
here.
trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Karth. As soon as we get to the Ebon Hawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
Okay, well... I mean, you could give us a little hint right here. Ooh, he had a lot of money on him. Splicing the system and program new destination. Let's open the docking bay doors. Can we splice in now? What is he getting +3 computer use from? I would love plus demolitions. He's got to be getting it from some innate ability. Let me give him an interface visor. Oops, I actually didn't need to do that. I had 2 of them. But actually, I want to put back on the Geno Harridan visor. Yeah, okay.
I'm here.
Well, it appears, unfortunately, I cannot reprogram this. I don't know where I would have been able to. Maybe, like, into a star or something. Oh. Bad guys. Oh. Okay. I guess you guys can go. Get back to the hangar and get the F out of here. It's weird having to look at a map to figure out how to get out of the area. Oh, there's enemies in here.
Time to rumble! You asked for this!
The Force fights with me!
How'd you like that?
Ugh. I think I'd be able to get lightsabers off these guys.
How'd you like that?
400. Actually got a fair amount of XP there. Alright, in the elevator. Let's go to the hangar. Let's try to get out of this.
It's Canderous. We took care of the guards. We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
So, I should warn you guys that there is a big spoiler coming here. So, if you're watching this and you want to tune out, and you want to play the game yourself, now would be the time. Come back in like 20 minutes or so and we'll be past it. The only reason I'm mentioning that is that it's something best experienced for yourself. And we are about to do it, and people are just now joining me on Twitch. So, I know it's a 14-year-old game, but it is worth playing. But otherwise, we're not going to be holding anything back. Oh, look at this guy. Dark Jedi Master. Didn't we already come across some of them? They're just in these robes. You know, we haven't really done a good job.
I'm here.
How'd you like that?
Look at that. We haven't used that power before, I don't think. Okay. Pretty sure it's at the top of this hallway. Is where there is a big spoiler. And oh, jeez. Hello. That's a really loud, pretty goddamn powerful power. Yeah. Boom, there's my ship. Store. I didn't even see those remains there. Oh, nothing. We're gonna do a save right here. It's coming up at some point here. We have to loop around to get to my ship, though. Oh, crap.
Darth Malak.
What?
Down you go!
Did it, Karth?
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila. I've spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
Yeah, what reunion?
What? You mean you don't know? All this time and you still haven't figured it out. I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Surely some of what you once were
The
must have
audio
surfaced by now.
mixing didn't
Even
sound the same
combined power
there.
of the Jedi Council
Sounded like a
couldn't keep
different
your
character.
true identity buried forever.
My true identity.
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine. Kashyyyk. Manaan. Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
So I ain't gonna lie. The first time I saw that, I had to put the game down and walk away
You
afterwards.
cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
Like, I think I got to this dialogue right here, and I was like, what the and I had to, like, take a half-hour break. How's that? Yeah, how is that possible?
You do not yet remember, Revan. The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
So wouldn't that make me your master? How did they capture someone like me?
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
Didn't seem to work in any capacity, because both me and Bastila survived. So why didn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
You know, Bastila's right there. Do you want to talk about this? Like, do you want to chip in? Why betray your master?
You mean, why did I betray you, Revan? You are the one who taught me the ways of the Sith. The strongest must rule if we are to survive. You knew I would one day challenge you.
Oh, no.
For supremacy, but you underestimated me. I acted sooner than you expected and seized the Sith throne with a single brilliant stroke.
Bastila? Care to comment?
It's true.
Ah, damn it. Worst timing.
I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
Okay, so if they healed my mind, why don't I remember of being Revan?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
Yeah, why program me with another identity and not try to, like, turn me to the light side?
We couldn't simply restore your true identity. Revan was too dangerous. But locked inside your mind was information the Republic needed, the secrets of the Starforge. The Council created an identity for you, a soldier under my command. Your subconscious memories were supposed to lead me to the Starforge. There was no other way to get the information.
They made you their puppet, Revan, and Bastila was the handler pulling your strings.
What if I remembered who I was?
That was a risk the Council chose to take. I had to try and draw out the secrets of the Starforge. It was our only hope of stopping the Sith. There was no other choice.
Interesting. Why'd the Council choose you?
I used my Force powers to heal you on that bridge. We share a bond. I convinced the Council I could use our bond to draw out your memories and lead us to the Starforge.
Tell the truth, Bastila. You wanted to taste the dark side for yourself. You knew the only way the Council would permit you to explore the Sith's power was through Revan's lost memories.
No. I wanted to help you, Revan. I thought this mission would redeem you, that it would atone for your past crimes. How else could you be saved?
I mean, I guess I understand. I mean, more so than the other option.
Forgiveness, Revan. You are weak. I was right to betray you. You are not fit to rule the Sith. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Your power is no match for the light.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Just like that, huh? Oh, damn. I don't suppose stasis will work. Any chance this insanity we just been using will work? Nope. 50%. Oh! Oh, dude, not cool. Let's try, he ran straight that way. Let's try going around. See if we can sneak up on him from behind. Let's, heal before we do that. Look at how little these med packs heal at this point. Well, that sneaking thing didn't work. Looks like I'm winning. Ah, except he keeps freezing me.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi!
Seems like I was winning.
I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
What?
No, Bastila, he's too strong.
That's a bad idea. I was winning.
The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
What? What are you talking about? We have to help her.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
This feels somewhat familiar. I feel like we did this at the very beginning of the game.
No problem. Didn't work.
Impossible. Damn it. Seriously? Bastila? How on earth do we get out of here?
No problem. Didn't work.
Hangar bay. Damn it. Well, we lost Bastila. That's no good. We were trying to romance her. Oh, we got combat right off the bat, huh? Tell me we don't have to blow that thing up with this. I don't think that would work. There. Okay, well it seems like we got away. It's the same cutscene we've seen.
Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malak. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Ah, Malak won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
Well, that's good news. Well, can we go back for her?
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malak said, or should I?
Is now the best time for that? So it's interesting from a storytelling perspective that Saul told him on the bridge. I mean, it kind of makes sense character-wise, but it is a weird choice, like, narrative-wise. Yeah, I don't care what they said. I'm not Darth Revan, I'm NegPrimer.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind. Programming in a new identity. Saul Kareth told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Just a few strange dreams and visions.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now.
Oh, thanks,
right?
Vision.
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come
Screw you,
back?
Karth.
How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us?
He's right.
The whole time
but
we've been
still.
chasing after Malak, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
Well, technically, I've been making the plans. I'm not the Dark Lord, I'm NegPrimer, I'm one of you, or I'm sorry, Karth, I wish it wasn't true.
Hey, you've got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't ask for this. Besides, I know you. You're not Revan anymore. Whatever you used to be, you're one of us now.
I agree with Mission. I swore a life debt to the person you are, not the person you were. Ah, thanks, Z.
Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malak who gave the order to attack your people,
Malak.
Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
You could try not calling me Revan. See what Jolie has to say.
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't
What?
my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me.
How on
Change
earth could
anything?
you possibly
I'm not here
know?
to judge you. You do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
You know Revan? I wish I could ask him more about that. Okay, what do you have to say, Candace?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
It's pretty freaking great. Let's ask T3. Oh, he seems excited.
I knew the guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Okay, HK-47.
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
He's gonna, he's gay for me or whatever. I don't know what the term, he's robosexual. He's experiencing something unusual. Sounds like a teenager who's like, oh, I feel something happening. What's happening?
My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it.
Homing system? Your homing system, what's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
What? Original master? Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
I found you. You didn't find me.
I think you never heard of the Force before. Seems obvious enough to me it was meant to be.
Oh,
Wow.
thanks, Jolie.
What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malak himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
Good old Candace. Alright, well, we've asked everybody else. How do you feel, Karth?
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
Nope, not really. I won't let you down, Garth, I promise.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
I can see that. How do you think I feel? You have to try for Bastila's sake. For Bastila's sake.
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Oh. Cool. A lot of pretty cool stuff just happened there. And we're having a dream. Oh, we aren't sharing this one with Bastila though. So that explains this chamber of some sort with statues and rubble. But it's a Korriban. Not entirely distinct from Tatooine, but a bit like more mountainous, I suppose. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple things here. I wanna mention something real quick, not to like draw the enjoyment of that whole sequence out of it or anything like that, but it is a little bit of a nitpick here that I have. That Bastila, that whole section says at the end of that whole revelation says we needed you to find the Star Forge. They didn't know what the Star Forge was until we went into Dantooine. Until I got in there, I don't believe. If I'm remembering correctly, the robot on Dantooine, the ancient robot, is the first time that we heard the word Star Forge. Not a big nitpick, because they can explain it away just by saying, oh, she didn't mean the actual Star Forge, she just meant wherever they are getting their ships from, or whatever. But, or just the Sith strategy, or whatever. But, it's all the same. It's, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. The second thing I want to do here is I'm going to take a couple minutes break so I can get some water and use the restroom and all that stuff. And then when we come back, we'll go ahead and get started on Korriban. I don't remember exactly how long Korriban is, so we might... there's a good chance we won't finish it today. We'll have to come back and do it on the next stream, and then maybe the finale and stuff separate from that. But alright, like I said, I'm going to take a couple minute break and then I will be right back. Alright everybody, I am back. So let's go through and talk to all my teammates.
Talk about what?
He doesn't have anything new to say because we're still looking for Dustil. But yeah, like I said, it is a little bit weird that they do that funky little thing. Let's see what Juhani has to say. Did we talk to her? Yeah, we talked to her.
How can you possibly be Raven? I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
Yeah, I regret any harm I may have caused.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
Unless I jump in and go, surprise! Overconfidence can also lead to the dark side. Or, You'll do fine, Johnny.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it. How may I be of... What is it you... Of course...
Nothing to talk about. That updated my thing. Is your past well? She believes good in you could never. You should not abuse. Sup, Zalbar? How do you feel about me being Revan? Rescued me from Gamorrean slavers. It does not matter if you are called NegPrimer or Revan. I have sworn a life debt to you. I'll stay with you to the end, NegPrimer, and I will judge you on your actions as I see them, not on a history I have never known. Yeah, tell me about this planet. We didn't ask Karth about this planet.
What do you need?
Oh, I don't have the option of asking him about the planet. Feels so lonely up there without Bastila.
Got something on your mind, dude?
What can you tell me about this place?
Korriban's a rock. Mind the Sith. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going.
Mind the Sith?
Oh, I get it.
So that's like Mind the Gap in the subways in the UK?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
So if we unlocked his memory, then he might have some new memories.
Commentary. That is unnecessary now, Master. I have been returned to you and my memory core is now fully functional. Statement. My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. I exist to serve Revan as your personal battle droid. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition you may have.
Well, let's worry about that later. So you belong to Revan, huh?
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
Yeah, it probably worked out better this way in the end.
Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination.
What do I have in common with Revan?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Really? Improved, huh? Well, do you know anything about the Starforge, then?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
Do you know where it is? What can you tell me about Malak, then?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
So why meatbag?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
Nice. Revan, Malak was the original meatbag. Nice.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
Alright.
As you
That's what's interesting. You can't ask him about, like, memories he had.
Yeah, what do you want?
So we didn't exhaust his dialogue before. Tell me about when you worked for Davik.
Working for Davik was like driving a spike through the side of your head. Sure, you got something new in there, but in the end, you've lost something as well. Beating up people who wouldn't or couldn't pay Strong-arming his competitors, killing who he said. It was busy work, nothing decent.
Busy work, huh? So it sounds like he was using you as an assassin.
Assassin, mercenary. Those are names people give guys like me who do the killing to make us seem better or worse in their eyes. I've killed many people. I can't say I'm proud of it, but I have. Criminals, competitors, businessmen, police, women, children. Jedi were a better challenge. But they hardly ever poked around in the Undercity. Until you came along. But I never wanted to challenge you. Never felt the need. Maybe I knew I couldn't win. Just like all those years ago.
Wise decision.
Yeah, probably. You probably would have beaten me again. Maybe you would have. But you're not who you were back then. I can tell. You've changed. And maybe I have to. I remember a time when I could do anything I wanted. Kill, maim, murder. It was all the same to me. But now that I am older, I can look back and regret.
Yeah. I regret to tell you that I never regret anything. What do you regret over?
I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had since then. I shouldn't be getting like this. Not when so many other things are happening, but... It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. This is unbecoming a warrior. Let's get on with everything before I start getting sentimental or something.
He's about to start
Is there
crying.
something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
Yeah, what do you...
Tell me about this world.
Korriban is a Sith world, that's for sure. I mean, just look at this place. Rumor has it that the leader of our clan at the time, Mandalore, did go down. They say the Sith performed terrible magics here. You have anything else you want to ask? Your choice.
Nope. Sounds good.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, we do still have to go see if her brother left us some money. Well, let's talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Doesn't it bother you?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
Oh, okay.
Hey
I guess
there.
we're done talking.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, tell me about your brother, I guess.
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. I guess we'll... Hey there.
So what about this planet?
I don't know anything about Korriban, but I get a bad feeling in this place. If there's such a thing as an evil planet, this is it. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay.
Shoot, maybe we should try to jump back to Tatooine. Let's do that. We'll come back. Okay. We'll real quick run out and see if her brother's here. see if he's here or if he just ran off completely with my money. Nope. That jerk ran off with my money. Well, that stinks. I should have done a quick save back at Korriban just to make it quick. Yeah, I hear you chiming. Like I said, it's a fairly effective method. If I have a level every time I move into a new area. Fairly effective, not entirely. Okay, back on Korriban. Let's take Julie and Candace with us. Maybe make it look like we're trying to turn ourselves into the Sith or something. Why is there a guy wandering around back here?
Nice to see the Hawk still in one piece. Beauty of a ship, that.
Who are you? And how do you know what my ship is?
Oh, nobody special. I just do the routine maintenance work for the ships that come in. I used to see the Hawk here all the time. Ah, I've seen this little ship before plenty of times. Used to make runs for the exchange, didn't it? Korriban's nice and remote. The kind of place the exchange likes. You don't need to worry about me saying anything. I don't give a whit what you do with your ship. Smuggling's what the Hawk was made for, though.
Okay, can I ask some questions?
You sure can.
Tell me about Korriban.
Not much. It's a pretty barren planet, to tell the truth. Not of much interest to anyone. Unless you're a Sith, I guess.
It's really
They seem
dark.
to think this place is something special.
Why do they think it's special?
Probably all them ruins they found on the surface. That's the reason they built their academy here, I guess. To dig all them ruins up.
There's a Sith Academy here.
There's people that come here from all over Sith space to try and join the academy. Most of them die, I hear. Pretty gruesome business, that.
Okay, well, how do I get to the ruins?
You don't. Not unless you're a Sith in the academy. They're the only ones allowed on the surface. They pay Zerka to ship things in and out, I guess. But
Zerka
that's all
again.
closely monitored.
How does someone get into the academy?
I don't know. There's all kinds of hopefuls in the colony trying to get in. Why don't you ask one of them?
Okay, have you heard of a star map?
A star map? You mean like a navigation chart?
Yes, but older.
If them Sith found a star map in those ruins, nobody's ever mentioned it.
Alright,
Yep.
I'll be going.
Take care now.
Yeah, the ruins sounds promising. There's a whole lot of nothing all around here. A Zerka guard, huh? Another Jedi come to Korriban. Good to meet ya. How do you know I'm a Jedi? Because you're carrying the lightsaber. Only Jedi carry ones like that, correct? Many people come to Korriban through Sith space, hoping to join the Academy. Some are Jedi who have left the Order. You'll get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are made very welcome. So I imagine. Enough about that. Nice to see the Ebon Hawk has returned. I have not seen the ship for some time indeed. Since you're a regular Terra colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits. Interesting, everybody seems to know the ship, but not who owns it. Of course I know it. There was a time the ship used to dock on a weekly basis. It's changed hands then, has it? That happens. That's not really necessary, is it? Suppose there's no need to charge the owner of the Ebon Hawk. I'll open the door for you. Can I ask you questions? Tell me about Korban. This is Dresh Day, the only colony on the planet. Korban is a Sith planet well within their space, though it's not very well inhabited. Sith allow Circa to conduct some mining here, and the company operates at the starport. But otherwise, the colony revolves around the Sith Academy. Okay, tell me about Zerka. Biggest corporations in the core. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. Well, I have. They have interest in mining all over this sector. Korban is actually the location of Zerka's headquarters for this sector. Most business here in the colony is conducted there. Ever heard of a star map? Doesn't your computer handle navigation? Beyond that, I couldn't really say. What about the Sith Academy? Unless you're one of the hopefuls who's trying to become a student, I suggest you avoid it. The Sith are the law here and they do as they please. It can be dangerous. What about the Sith's excavations? The ones on the surface? All I know is that only the Sith students go there. I'm sorry.
Oh, entertainment can be found at the local cantina, provided by Zerka, of course.
Cantina, huh?
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Please, Master Shardan, give us a chance. We'll do anything to get in the academy.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. There's a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Sounds like a trick question.
Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards?
Yes.
Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thanks, Shardan, we now understand.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you.
You tell him,
I'm
Jolie.
to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
What did they do?
We didn't do anything. Please, help us. Silence. It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
Let them go. That's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
Because I'm Darth Revan and I'm telling you. See if I can force persuade this guy. You want to let them go.
I want to let them go. Yes, that's right. They're not worth my time. I'm on my head. What was that? I feel like...
Just get out of here, all of you. I don't have time for this.
Too stupid to realize what I did to him. Boom, some light side points. I'm starting to get back up. So I don't necessarily need repair anymore. I wonder if I need security to hack into additional stuff. What the max security level I need is. Well, everything I have is restricted by armor. Force lightning is restricted by armor. This insanity worked really well against a group of people. Wound, choke, kill. Exterminate a single enemy at range with a single thought. Choke for 6 seconds and damage equal to half the target's maximum vitality points. Well, this destroyed droid is not restricted by armor. Drain life, death field are restricted by armor. Throw lightsaber I have on my other characters and I don't really care. I think you might have a couple level ups. Well, let's get him all three. All three ranged attack abilities. Dexterity. They're all maxed out too. Let's give you another point in strength. Skills. Powers. You can see, geez. Let's do kill with you. Save over that. And then we get to check out this planet. Cantina to Korriban. Zerka store around the corner up here. Bree? Or B-R-E? Oh, that was weird. Aren't you the one that won the soup race on Manan? I'm a big fan. Wow. Hope we can find something suited to a celebrity like you. Anything you'd like? Sure. What kind of merchandise do you offer? Weapons mostly. I've got connections. I've got connections, and you will need them if you're going to spend any time. Why is that? A lot of Sith on this planet. They come to study. Obnoxious brats, the lot of them. Between you and me, I never understand why everyone thinks dark side and hooligan should be the same thing. They are definitely, not deliberately. I can't read. They're dangerous, and that's why you need weapons. What connections do you have? Mandalorian raiders drop by, needing to earn some extra credits. They treat me well, I treat them well. It works out. Need weapons, and you probably will. This is the place to come. Okay. Let me see what you got. Nope. Not anything in particular. I have almost 20,000 credits. There's some people. She's named.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we've given.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lasho.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that?
I don't think there's any need for that.
Oh, neither do I. I simply stated a fact. Do you know how many Sith there are in Dresde?
12. No, wait, 13.
Nice one, old man.
It takes effort to be properly irreverent at my age.
Enough to crush this fool. Let's do it, Lasho.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Persuade. Okay, these two Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
That's weird because I'm making it up as I go along. He gasps, "My partner's collapsed. I don't know what to do." After a moment, the commander responds, "Calm down, I can help."
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. Then, there's silence, and then a blaster shot is heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, "Okay, now what?"
It would be more realistic if the commander just shot them both.
That's the oldest joke in the book.
Well, it certainly didn't amuse us, did it? Try again.
Yeah, but come on. You haven't ever heard it from a Jedi walking around with a Mandalorian. I'm not looking for trouble, but I'm not here to amuse you.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we?
It looks like this one's not afraid
Are we gonna have to fight her right here?
Are you going to let us be insulted?
Oh, get over yourself already. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, this one's got some backbone at least. Let's go.
Fine. I'll deal with you later.
Uh-huh. Sure you will. Freighter crewman.
The Sith are about. Probably even watching us in. I can't wait to get back to the core systems. This planet is dangerous.
Oh.
Something you need?
Who's you?
Nobody you need to know. I'm just here to try to get into the Sith Academy.
Uh-huh. Why do you want to do that?
Why? Why? That's really a dumb question. To become a Sith, of course. To wield the greatest power in the galaxy.
Why not join the Jedi?
Ha! They're weaklings, not worth anyone's attention. It's the Sith that are going to conquer the galaxy, after all.
Mm-hmm. What are your chances?
I don't know. I've been here for a few days now, and the Sith still haven't paid me any attention. Suppose I should consider myself lucky. I've heard of some of the prospects getting killed. Still, it's all a test, and I'll just have to be strong.
Yeah, it sounds like a solid career plan you got there. How do you get into the academy?
Well, you have to impress one of the Sith. The final decision rests with Yuthura Ban, however. She's the one who decides exactly which of us get into the academy or not. I've been hanging out hoping she'll come by and notice me, to be honest.
Okay, where is she?
Usually she's in the academy, but sometimes she comes out into the colony to look for prospects. If she's in the colony, she can usually be found in the cantina, but not always. She's one of the most powerful Sith in the academy, I hear.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll be on my way.
Go on.
What about you?
There are a lot of young folk who come here hoping to get admitted to the Sith Academy here in Dresde. Few ever do.
You'd better be careful around some of those Sith. They'll eliminate any prospects just to remove a potential future threat.
Y'all got, like,
Greetings.
snotty.
You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes?
Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor
called
considerably.
Kashyyyk.
We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
Yeah. Why is Circa here on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
If you say so. So Circa's working with the Sith?
Well, why not? This is Sith space now, and the company has to survive regardless of who is in charge. The Republic, the Sith, the economy has to keep going. Now, was there anything else?
Can I ask you some questions about the colony?
Certainly.
Tell me more about this colony.
There truly isn't much to tell, citizen. Dresh Day was established by the Sith, and we arrived to take advantage of some of the planet's mineral wealth. The only thing that's really unusual about Dresh Day, I suppose, is that the Sith built their academy on the east side of the colony. You don't find those just anywhere.
Ever heard of a star map?
A star map? We sell navigational components, if that's what you mean.
Old ruins.
Well, the Sith have some old ruins that interest them up on the surface of the planet. If this map of yours is there, however, they've said nothing about it.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about the Sith Academy?
Not much. The Sith are a rather secretive lot, and they don't allow many into the Academy. I hear they claim that Korriban was inhabited long ago by other Sith, but no one really knows if that's true. The planet is certainly uninhabited outside of Dresh Day, and always has been.
Okay, well, who's allowed into the Academy?
Only prospective students. We get many who come here each year hoping to get picked. Many are simply considered too weak, I'm afraid. I understand there is one main person amongst the Sith who decides which students are worthy. Euthura Ban, I believe her name is.
Yep, we know the name. Where can she be found?
Other than in the Academy itself, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay, well, we were told... we were told that... how can one reach the ruins?
Zerka sends freighters to the surface every now and again to ferry artifacts to the core. The men are not allowed out of their ships, however, as only Sith are allowed on the surface. Beyond that, I really can't say.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Can't say or don't know.
Well, all I know is that they call the site the Valley of the Dark Lords. Apparently, there are Sith lords of old buried in tombs there. I don't know anything else. Neither will you, I'm sure. Only the Sith students are allowed access to the site.
Really?
Do come again.
So I do... I'm looking something up real quick here. Sith. $5,000. Okay, so that's... No, not that one. Okay, so this takes place 3956 BBY. I just wanted to look this up. So 39,000 before A New Hope, basically 3956. The Exarchun War started around 4,000. I don't see. Somewhere around 4,000. The old Sith Wars, yeah. So 4,000. So about 44 years before this. And the one I was really interested in looking up is the Great Hyperspace War, which is, if I'm remembering correctly, the Great Hyperspace War. Actually is the there's a lot to it, but essentially the Sith were a race that outcasts, like the original outcast Jedi, were sent out and they were exiled, and then they ended up meeting them.
Well, this is a Sith colony. They're the law here. I'm here only to protect Zerka's interests.
And then, geez, come on, get out of the way. And then sometime later, I don't remember when, they started breeding with them, and that's why Sith became kind of unanimous with evil, is because they were all dark Jedi. The Great Hyperspace War was when the Jedi, or the Republic, I guess, came across the Sith once again. And there was a big battle, and that's really when Korriban here, see, it all lends into it. That's when Korriban here kind of came across. And so that's what this planet is it's a ancient Sith burial ground, basically. From at least 1,000 years before this game. So Lur's Kesh. You're the one flying the Ebon Hawk. I saw you disembarking earlier. Yeah, it's my ship. You can tell, Davik, that my people are spitting plasma over this. I've been waiting for a shipment for a month now. I suppose we're grateful the shipment survived Terrace at all. Hands it over and let's finish this. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't work for Davik? Just how is it you happen to be flying the Ebon Hawk anyway? He's dead, I presume. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him. Not really, I presume. I kind of killed him. When an planet explodes, you expect a few changes. Davik's dead, maybe you can still help me with something. We had arranged for several kilograms of spice to be shipped to us here on the Ebon Hawk. Perhaps Davik left it on board. If it is, it would be in the container we gave him, locked and requiring a code. Maybe you've seen such a thing. Yeah, I don't want to get involved in this. I said I don't want to get involved. Unfortunate people will be displeased. They already lost their interests on Terrace, after all. Your choice. Pray that no one takes your refusal personally. Well, kind of hoping I'd get some light side points off that.
What do you want?
Who's you?
I'm trying to get into the Sith Academy. Around here they call us hopefuls.
Hopefuls.
Well, that's the only way to become a Sith, isn't it? In the Academy you learn to use the Force.
So why not join the Jedi?
After the Sith conquer the galaxy, there aren't going to be any more Jedi, are there? I guess I'd rather join the winning side.
Ooh, snap. What are your chances?
Thought they were good, but I've been here for days now and I haven't drawn any attention at all. I suppose that might be good. I don't know. Some of the attention the Sith have shown to other hopefuls has been pretty deadly.
Okay, how do you get into the Academy?
I wish I knew, to tell you the truth. to impress one of the Sith, I guess. Either way, it's Yuthura Bon who makes the final decision. She's a twin ex-Sith master, I hear. Very high rank. She's the one who decides which hopefuls make it in and which ones don't. I really couldn't say. I hear that sometimes she comes out into the colony to drink at the cantina, though. But I guess she could be anywhere.
Okay,
All right.
When one of the Sith thinks you're ready for the Academy, he gives you a medallion. I wish I had one of those.
Rodian, this guy's named. This guy's named. It's great. There's some pilots. This guy's a Pazak player. Willing to engage in Pazak. We haven't really been playing Pazak. Again, I'm almost at 20,000 credits. There's not really any need to. At least not right now. He's Tol Epkar. He only wants to play. He doesn't want anything else. Nothing back here? What you got to say? You're the owner of the Ebon Hawk. I'm honored to meet you. Mikadoran, manager of this establishment, is something you are needing. Always welcome in the Dresde Cantina. What do you know about the Ebon Hawk? The Hawk is a frequent visitor to Korriban in the past, though often with a different owner. In all fairness, I should tell you that many of the past owners were suspected of being smugglers, slavers, pirates. It's even whispered that some of them worked for the exchange. But I always found the owners to be excellent citizens of fine character. People I prefer to do business, better than the Sith at least. So what's going on here? Cantina is provided by Zerka, and it's quiet. That's how I like it. It's not always safe or quiet elsewhere on the planet, as the Sith wish. Sith are not always pleasant in their dealings with others. If I'd say I'd prefer they and their academy were not present here, but I do not. I do not have any say, that is. What do you know about the academy? Built their academy to train students. Many go to train there, although I don't know why. Most are not permitted to train, and many die in their attempt to be admitted. Many of their students and sometimes their Sith themselves come to my cantina. Look around you and you'll see them. I have little choice as to their presence. What can you tell me about their excavations? None are allowed in the ruins other than Sith themselves. There's got to be some way. Sith have a passage that leads to their valley from within the monastery, but only they may use it. Heard anything about a star map? What manner of star map do you seek? Very old. The only artifacts I've ever heard mentioned in relation to the Sith and their Valley of the Dark Lords. That's all you can... Okay. He's not like a shop owner or anything.
Greetings, friend. Fellow pilot, are you? Wouldn't mind taking a spin in the Ebon Hawk myself. Sleek ship, that one.
Yeah, how does everybody on this planet know about the Ebon Hawk?
In a small colony like this, everyone knows everyone's business.
It's better than thinking too much about all the Sith lurking about here. The Hawk's been in and out of here for ages. And out-of-the-way starport is a good place for, privateers. Not saying you are one.
What if I am?
Wouldn't make any difference to me. Just wish I had a ship like that myself. Business is steady here with the Sith, but it's a boring haul.
In case you're forgetting, partner, they don't exactly want us talking about their business.
Ah, who cares about them? I've seen some of those things they're digging up in those ruins in the valley. Pretty creepy, if you ask me.
Okay, what have they been digging up?
Weird artifacts. Looks like alien stuff. Maybe aliens lived on Korriban a long time ago. Who knows?
Don't be stupid. I was talking to one of those Sith and he said there are tombs there dating back to when the Sith were here in ancient times.
There were Sith here in ancient times? Sounds like he was feeding you a line. Korriban's only been settled for a short time.
Then
So
why are there
says
tombs
you.
at all?
He said the planet was settled by the Sith a long time ago. And then they all left or something. Those tombs are really important to them.
Tombs, eh?
That makes the stuff they send us even creepier. Wish I didn't have to haul it around.
Okay, where do you take them?
We used to haul everything to Terrace, and the Sith would take it off our hands there. Not sure where we'll be bringing it now.
Do you have any of these artifacts?
No, we're not due for another shipment for at least another week.
Damn. How do you get to the excavations?
It's in a valley on the surface, beyond some mountains to the east. No land route. That's why they have us fly in.
Shows what you know. The Academy has a route through the mountain. That's how all their students get to the excavation site.
Well, regardless, the Sith don't let anybody near that valley. Even when we land, they watch us like a Drabarian hawk and want us gone quickly.
So you couldn't sneak in there by ship?
Not a chance. You'd be better off sneaking through the Academy if you want to go to the valley.
Ha! Now that'd be a sight to see.
Okay, what have they been digging up?
Weird artifacts. Looks like alien stuff. Maybe...
Don't be stupid. I was talking...
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
You're just repeating what I've already said. Okay, well... let's go ahead and leave. Some utility droid here.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
I don't know why there's boxes just sitting out here, but I might as well loot them. Nope. Let me out! Let me out! See, there's some more perspectives. Is that the same guy from earlier?
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
How do I become a Sith?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
I just came from there. Yeah, I don't think trying to break in here is a particularly good idea.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
No, I don't think this is the same guy. Are you one of the Sith from the Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously death, however, since I asked you to leave.
But can I ask you some questions?
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson. Leave me be. Good.
Fine.
Please, don't...
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there. Laugh.
Okay. What are you doing? Trying to prove my worth. We were told if we were a student here long enough, we would be worthy.
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
Many days. I'm hungry. Some of us have died, but I must be strong. I'll keep standing. Who put you up to this? Cal. He's the one over there watching us. He said this is how we can prove our worth. Mikhail will find me worthy soon, I hope. Can I...
Is there something specific?
Sorry, you Mikhail?
And what if I am?
You have to do something about those men. They're dying.
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots.
The Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
I'm gonna be like super nice. I'm gonna kill you with kindness. This isn't a real test then.
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
That's what I would do.
Of course that's what you would do.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Well, but you just told me that this is nothing. You were talking to Mikkel. Where did he go? Did he tell you I was worthy? Mikkel's tricking you. He would never let you into the academy. Oh no, I can't.
Leave me. Just.
What?
You talk to Mikkel?
He said you should go home. The Sith aren't for you.
I don't believe you.
Oh, and then he died. Oh, I didn't even notice this Twi'lek on the ground here. You know, if you would listen to me, you wouldn't die. Surprised I can't, like, force persuade them. You think they'd be extremely susceptible to the Jedi mind trick right now. Oh, look at that. We somehow missed her.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
Why do you call me Jedi?
You think me a fool? You think I do not recognize a lightsaber when I see it? You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Uh-huh. So are you Yetharaban?
I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human?
Why would I want to join the Sith?
An interesting question, and not one I hear often. For most, the benefits of becoming a Sith are quite obvious. We wield ultimate power, my friend. To be a Sith is to taste freedom and to know victory. Nothing is as glorious as bending the Force to your will.
Yeah, say a lot of hopefuls end up dead. That doesn't seem very glorious.
We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come.
Okay. Don't you serve the dark side of the Force?
It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. The Force serves us. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength.
The dark side is evil. It corrupts.
Corruption is a word the pitiful use to describe the natural longing for power that they deny. Evil is a word trumpeted by the weak to ease their heart. It is true that the Force exacts a physical toll on some, but not a single one of them has ever regretted it. Anything else you hear is propaganda.
What about the Jedi?
Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not.
So you don't think of yourself as evil?
Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the squellbug for the kill? These are things of nature, of the universe. We are no different from this. The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish.
Mm-hmm. So how does Darth Malak fit into all this?
You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us, and the strongest always rules.
Isn't he like
At
Hitler?
least until one who is stronger can take it from him. That is our way. Survival of the fittest. You are always on guard, always lean for the kill. We promote it, for through this, the Sith are stronger.
So you kill each other?
If a Sith is proven to be weak, and if the time is right, the Force rewards the cunning and the mighty. Step up to the challenge if you dare, or turn tail and run.
Mm-hmm. So what if I told you I was already Sith?
I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Malak himself?
How about Revan?
What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift for the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies.
Uh-huh. Well, surprise! So I see about joining you.
You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
No, I'm not interested.
No? Why might that be? There is something odd about you, human, that I cannot place. Obviously, you're a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
I've forgotten most of my training, it seems.
What an odd thing to say. Even stranger, I do not sense any deception within you. You are a curious puzzle, human. A puzzle with great power. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
No, not really. Persuade, lie. Yes, it does. I wish to become Sith.
I see. Somehow, however, I am unconvinced. No, my friend. I'll not be the one to bring you into our academy. If one of the other Sith accept you and give you a medallion, then perhaps. But otherwise, not today. Run along now.
Aww. My lie didn't work.
You again. What do you wish now?
Alright.
As you wish.
So, she wants... What are you guys doing up here?
What's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
I don't want to pick a fight here.
But we do. Isn't it obvious?
First persuade you don't want to fight me.
Yeah, I don't want to fight you.
Hey, that's a Jedi trick.
What? You won't get away with this.
Oh, this guy didn't get hit. Jeez. Told you all to leave me alone. Sith medallion. They said we needed a medallion to get in. Oh, what's this?
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
We're pleased at your success, but...
Pleased? You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Let's just see. See?
Jesus,
I have the
buddy.
power to do anything!
Kudu, Tunirama na praka donka searcha, chupatanki.
Sniveling fool!
Please help me.
You would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same.
Sorry, but I'm not gonna let you kill that woman.
You can't stop me! You first, human. And then she dies.
I think she got away from you, buddy. Bye. No need to thank me. Another Sith medallion. So, where did she go? Is she on my ship? Alright, well that got us 2 medallions. No, nothing to say about the bodies laying around your base? Well, I got 2 medallions out of that, so we can probably head to the base. I'm gonna try going with these 2, but I do have a little bit of a concern, so I'm gonna save. That it's not gonna let me switch, because remember, we know that Karth's son is at the base, and I'm worried that once I go there, it won't let me switch characters.
You again. What do you wish now?
I have this medallion.
So, one of the others accepted you, even after I did not. You're lucky, human, for I'm in a forgiving mood. I will take you to the academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're slaves, don't worry about them.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the academy? And
actually, I just realized something. I think at this point, HK-47 has something to say. Shoot. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna see. Nope. Let's see if any of them... No, come on. Why? Okay, well...
You again. What do you wish now? So, I will take you to... I have...
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they...
Yep.
Then let us leave. The master of the academy awaits you.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong about that.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
No more about the Sith than you, I've just forgotten.
Indeed. Then perhaps you would care to demonstrate for us the powers of a Sith Master. No? Then perhaps you shall keep your foolishness to yourself and actually learn something. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
What about my companions?
Your slaves. They are irrelevant. They may accompany you so long as they do not interfere with us or with your training. Are you ready or not, young one?
I mean, that one behind me is carrying 2 lightsabers as well. Power without consideration is more of morality is a weakness.
You are brave to argue, young one. I have met few students who would speak so openly to me. Ask yourself first what this morality is. How is it created? Who does it benefit? Where do your notions of good and evil come from? You may come to the realization that morality is but an obstacle to overcome, or not. The discovery is yours to make, should you be ready. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Uthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Uh-huh. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Yeah, see, I can't select my party here.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Your favorite prospect?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Okay, sure.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Naga Sado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about the tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
Okay, so you want me to kill him?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
Pupil against master. Sounds familiar.
And so it should. It is central to our beliefs. It is my responsibility to replace my master when I am strong enough.
Okay, so why shouldn't I tell him about this?
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be.
So what's your part in this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
How do I know that this is a test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
Alright, I agree, I suppose.
I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
Alright, so can you tell me the code of the Sith?
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
Sure, let's go through it, like, line by line. Peace is a lie, there's only passion.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Right, through passion I gain strength.
What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us.
What about love?
Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not. But it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time.
Yeah, those all seem pretty negative.
Negative? Compared to what? What keeps even the most rudimentary creature alive? Fear to run, anger to fight. Without it, a creature would most surely die.
Are you saying we aren't anything more than a rudimentary creature?
We are far more than them, perhaps. But in some ways, we are little different. To think us creatures beyond the need of simple passions is a delusion.
So if the Jedi say the opposite, how can both be right?
The Force gives us all power, even the Jedi. It is our mastery of our passion that gives us the strength they lack.
I see.
It is our goal to be stronger, to achieve our potential and not rest upon our laurels. We are the seekers, not the shepherds.
Okay, so peace is a lie, there's only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power.
The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation.
Peace is a lie, there's only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory.
How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more.
So the reason I'm reading this over and over again is I have to actually have it memorized for them. So that'll hopefully help me. Peace is a lie, there's only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken.
This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend.
Sithari? You don't think the Sithari can exist?
I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt.
Right, peace is a lie, there's only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Victory will break my chains, I believe is how that one went. And the Force shall set me free.
The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you.
Okay. Okay, let's do this one last time. Peace is a lie, there's only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall set me free. I think I got it.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it, and it shall serve you well.
How do I get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The Code of the Sith is the easiest way to start. I have told you all that you need to know of it already. There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on?
Yes.
I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. It's difficult to say for certain.
Alright, tell me more about the ruins.
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Anyway, into the tomb of Nagasato.
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
No other way inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Why are the Sith so interested?
We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
Alright, I've heard enough of that. What do you know about Darth Revan?
Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master?
Yeah, me.
Very little. I never met him personally, though I heard he was a very powerful man. Very charismatic.
Oh,
In
thanks.
the end, Revan was outshone by his pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead man of importance to you?
Do you think it's possible Revan might still be alive?
Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held.
So you wouldn't recognize Revan if the two of you met?
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life. Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape.
Oh,
Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon.
So you mentioned that Revan came here before.
Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Nagasato. That was before my time.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Tell me about yourself.
About myself? I'm originally from Slaheron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
No, I guess not.
I can help you. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily
Nope, okay.
I
just wanted to listen to it one last time. You mentioned you were from Slaheron.
I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking?
Just want to know more about you, that's all.
I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheyron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound. I stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheyron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is.
So it was the Jedi that found you.
I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time. Is there something else you needed?
I'll be going. Aw.
Hello again.
Okay.
I hope to see.
So if you all will hold on, I gotta take another quick break, and then I will be back. All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
Hello again.
Let's see how much of her story we can get through. How'd you become a Sith?
I would prefer not to discuss that.
I'd like to hear the tale.
Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past?
I just thought we could become friends, or maybe something more.
I see. You certainly have odd notions for one hoping to become a Sith. I'll play along, for now. Let's see. After escaping from Sleheyron, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
You were a Jedi?
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had
just like Jolie,
but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi.
You sound very much like someone I used to know.
Yes, well, I imagine I am not unique. Things very easily could have been very different for me. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew, to fight for what I knew was right. The Jedi restrained me until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
Has anything changed?
No, not yet. But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change. The more time I spend with the Sith, the more I am certain that one day I will be able to fight as I must. I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware.
If you lose your compassion, how will you still care about the slaves?
Yes, of course. I mean losing my compassion, as in holding back. But enough of that. I have talked about myself too much. Surely you are tired of it.
No.
Come back soon, my friend. Greetings, my friend. I do rather enjoy saying that.
Uh-huh. Oh, I guess that's all we can talk to her about now.
I can
Let's
help
hear
you
the code.
understand. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood.
Okay.
I am not. Come back.
So that should give us a little bit of a memory. Let's go this way. So I do at some point want to talk to those students. But before we do any of that, I want to leave this place and switch out HK-47 for Karth. Okay. Okay. Think we are good. I'm not gonna chance it just to hear a little extra dialogue. I want to make sure that I'm able to complete Karth's mission. So let's go all the way back to where we started, which is right here. Let's double check with her just to make absolutely certain she doesn't have anything else to say right now.
Come.
Let's see what's over to this side with our winds room.
No problem. Got it.
He's not in here. He's got a data pad.
No problem. Got it.
Sith mask. And a new data pad. Sith mask, immunity to mind affecting, weapon focus, regeneration. Nothing that great. Datapad appears to contain numerous entries of notes made by Master Uthar of the Sith Academy. Most prominently of the recent entries is the following. Pupil known as Dustil has shown remarkable progress, has a great talent with the Force. The same cannot be said of the human female he arrived with, Celine. She has little talent. Moreover, Dustil holds a great degree of affection for her. This is a weakness in the boy, and has been slowing down his training. Orders were sent this morning to have the girl removed from the academy and terminated. I will tell Dustil that she was killed in the valley. He will forget her soon enough, I think. He is too promising to lose at this juncture. Okay, so that's kind of confirmation right there that Dustil is here. And he came here with somebody that the Sith are now trying to kill. Kel Algwin.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Algwin.
You seem nice. Is something wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, what did you mean?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
If it doesn't feel right, then perhaps you shouldn't be here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about the Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out, give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That didn't take much convincing. We did something good here today, fellows.
No problem. Got it.
Okay. Okay. Man. What do you have to say for yourself, Meckle?
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up.
Meckle, right?
That's right. You might as well just go home, you know. There can only be one Sith this year, and that's me.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you? Had my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something?
You can at least give me a hint.
I guess there's no harm in it. Word has it that Master Uthar gives big points for Sith artifacts that are brought back from the Valley.
The Valley?
The Valley of the Sith Lords. You know, where the Academy does all its excavating. If you really don't know, just go out the east exit and you'll see.
Oh, what?
You hanging around still? Don't you have your own plan? That's right.
Okay.
You think I would...
Can we not... It would...
Funny.
It would be an improvement.
Say that.
Okay. Dustil. Okay, that's, Hey, son. Let's talk to him.
You take a wrong turn somewhere?
Dustil, is that you?
Oh, lovely. It's Father. Figures you'd show up after all this time. How did you manage to get inside the Academy?
Through the front doors. Same way, yeah, just through the front doors.
I wonder how interested Master Uthar would be to know just who he has in his web. Unless you've switched sides, Father. But I doubt that. Just why are you here, Father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion?
Dustil, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead.
Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? Look, everyone, it's Father, come to rescue me at long last. Sure, he may have left Mother and I to die on Telos, but that doesn't matter.
No, I didn't abandon you. The task force just arrived too late. Telos was in ruins, and your mother... I held her but I looked for you. I swear I looked everywhere.
Ah, save it. You abandoned us long before. We were alone all during the wars, and even once you came back, you still didn't stay.
I didn't have a choice. I was needed
Yeah? Well, you were needed at home, too. You were needed when the bombing started, and I got captured. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have a new family now, a family that cares about me. I don't need you.
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. The son I knew would never...
You never knew me. You weren't even there to know me, so don't presume to tell me what I would or wouldn't do.
I don't know what's been done to you, but you are coming with me out of here, now.
Touch me, old man, and I'll kill you. Get out! Get out of here before I tell the Sith that you're here.
Come down, Dustil. Karth's trying to protect you.
I don't need his protection, not anymore. The Sith give me everything I need.
You can't mean that. The Sith are... they're evil. They're the dark side. They took me away from you and your mother. They're what took you from me.
No, they are not evil. They're not. The dark side is superior. You were at war long before they came along.
The Sith war to conquer, to rule the helpless. I went to war for you, Dustil, for your freedom, your future.
I don't believe you.
If I failed you, son, then it's my failure. Please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it. Prove that the Sith are so evil, and I'll think about it.
Well, we got this data pad about Selene.
Selene? She's the one who convinced me to come to the Academy with her. Why? Where did you get this?
Look at it. It belongs to Master Uthar, doesn't it?
Yes, it's his, but he told me he said that she'd been lost on a mission in the valley. This says that they...
killed her because she was hindering your progress. Superiority at any cost, Dustil. There's your evil. Or can you live with that?
No, I can't. I had no idea. They lied to me.
Well, there's the son I remember. Now, will you leave here?
No. You go do whatever you have to, Father. I have some other friends here. I have to warn them what's going on. And maybe I can, look around here and find out some more information. From the inside. Something that might help you.
I don't suppose there's any way I could talk you out of that, is there? I mean, you're not gonna do anything halfway. Sounds familiar.
I guess it does.
I'm proud of you, Dustil. You aren't hanging on to a lie after you see it for what it is. Not everyone could do that.
Maybe after this is all over we can... talk. I'm still not sure about us, but I'll listen. Maybe we can get back to where we should have been.
Well, I'd like that.
I'll go back to Telos when this is over. You can find me there. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, son. Good luck.
Okay. Well, that was easy. Didn't take much of anything.
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the academy.
Who are you?
My name is Lasho. Remember it, for I'll be the one who earns the prestige to move on. You'll have to be satisfied with next year, I suppose.
Ooh, snap. So you're trying to become a Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
What way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Well, then why haven't you already brought it to Uthar?
I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
Where is it?
Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it?
Why not? It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Well, less. Maybe I could help you get it.
Now, where are you going with this, I wonder?
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because I've always wanted to work with a beautiful woman.
Flattery, is it? I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others, for sure. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
Okay. Why do you think it's so? The holocron is so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed. You don't think that Master Uthar would find that impressive?
Sure. What's a holocron?
A holocron, this holocron anyway, is an ancient recording device. It can store and display large amounts of information.
Large amounts. How am I supposed to trust you?
And I'm just supposed to trust you? You're the one who has to work on this, remember? You watch me and I'll watch you. I don't trust you any more than you trust me. If you don't like that, don't come.
Okay.
Remember, the central pillars in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
Sweet. Chardin.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak.
Who are you?
Chardin's the name. Don't forget it. You'll have me to thank when you get kicked out of here.
Get lost, nerf herder.
You'll get yours. Just...
No? Okay. Well... This way. This way, this way, this way, this way. What's this way? Oh. People fighting down here. They both look pretty banged up.
Another hopeful wandering about the academy. I suppose you want to know how to get prestige.
I mean, if you're offering. Who are you?
I'm one of the academy trainers, of course. You'd do well to watch your tone with me, hopeful. I'll be one of your instructors when and if you reach your final test.
Final test?
Oh, yes. You gather prestige to earn the opportunity to take the...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. So how do I get some prestige around here?
As if I didn't have better things to do. Has anyone told you about Jorak Un?
Who's Jorak Un?
Well, The first thing you should know is that it's not a name you should mention around Master Uthar if you can avoid it. Jorak Un was once Uthar's master, you see, and the head of this academy. He went a little insane, however, and Uthar forced him to flee to the surface and hide. It seems that Jorak has been spending his time kidnapping students who wander into the Valley of the Dark Lords. No idea why. I've also no idea why Uthar doesn't do something about it. If you want prestige, however, you'll find that hermit, as everyone calls him. You'll find Jorak and either kill him or bring back anything he's been writing. Uthar would like that. Now be gone. I have better things to do than chat with lost hopefuls.
Okay, interesting. It's another teacher.
Seeking prestige, yes.
Why are you talking like that? Who are you?
I am a trainer here at the academy. I think I may be able to offer you some aid in gaining prestige, if you desire.
You are creepy, dude. Can you help me?
Do you know of our renegade students?
The students who refuse to kill for Master Uthar?
Those are the ones.
Oh, stupid lightsabers.
There is little more I can tell you then. Should you locate them, you would gain considerable prestige, I am sure. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return to my studies.
Dude, you are a creepy weirdo. Tariga? Adranus. The other students haven't had names, have they? You're just students.
If Master Uthar gives you an order, you better follow it.
Sorry, I don't have time to speak. Word is that one of our experimental droids went mad. He's hiding in the wheel. Wonder why we don't just gather up and destroy it.
One of the droids went insane.
No problem. Got it.
What? That's not English. Greetings, fellow student. Planning on going to the Valley of Dark Lords. I'm headed there soon myself. Who are you? I'm Tariga, a student here. It is my pleasure to be assigned to the Sith ruins to study the past and unearth new relics. You're human, but you're speaking like a Twi'lek. I was raised on a planet in the Outer Rim. We were not part of the Republic, so we adopted their language. I could understand basic, but I'm not yet fluent. I am quite fluent in Twi'lek, so I used to prefer it. I prefer to use it. Whatever. It is nearly known as well as basic, and no one will make fun of my accent. I think I made the right choice. I doubt I would be assigned to the Sith ruins if I was stuttering and stumbling over an unfamiliar language. How do I get to the valley? Exit at the end of this hall. Many Sith. Strange pillars are. Do beware of the Takata beasts. What are Takata? Local beasts that hunt in packs and are not afraid of attacking students or patrols. Several attempts have been made to destroy their nests, but their numbers are too great. What can you tell me about the valley? 4 tombs have been uncovered, each holding the remains of a Sith Lord, and the Sith were the first in Corbin. Found evidence that there were larger structures underground, ancient fortresses, but it appears to have been destroyed. The tombs are all that remain intact. Currently, we are allowed access to 3 tombs. The ones furthest left may only be entered by Master Uthar and those who bring with him. Fortunately, there's still much for us to find. I'm pleased that you have joined us. Anything I should keep an eye out for? Shortly before entering the valley, you will come past a cave entrance. Do not enter it. It is full of Shirak. The only other danger is the Takata. So Shirak are those little flying ones that we came across on Kashyyyk, I believe. Did you speak like that? Who are you? Adranus, Chamberlain of the Academy, Maintenance and Supply. How come you don't speak Galactic Basic? Language of the Republic, but I come from outside. Twi'lek language is the most common. I can speak your language, but my accent is very pronounced. Some at the Academy would mock me, and I'm not eager to become subject to ridicules. Many humans from beyond space, some of them are training unlike at the some of them are training at the Academy unlike me. You aren't a Sith then? Not truly, I serve the Sith, but I do not study and train in the Force as you do. Let me ask you some questions. I don't think there's much I can help you out with. Okay. What about you, teacher?
Another hopeful wandering about the Academy. I suppose you want to know how to get prestige.
Yeah. Who might you be?
I'm one of the Academy trainers, of course. You'd do well to watch your tone with me.
We already been over this with the other girl. What can I do to get some prestige?
As if I didn't have...
She's given me the same information that other teacher gave me. And then this way... Because the valley. I'm not ready to go that way yet. We do want to recite the pledge.
Greetings. You're one of the new hopefuls, aren't you? I imagine you're eager to garner some prestige for Master Uthar.
Who are you?
My name is Tamlin. I'm assigned here to the library, mostly keeping it up to date with new discoveries and such.
New discoveries?
I am adding new entries into our library's database based on the excavations in the valley. Currently, I'm working on Ajunta Paul, quite a fascinating subject.
Who is Ajunta Paul?
Ajunta Paul was one of the first of the great Sith Lords, at least according to the ruins here on Korriban. One of the tombs out in the Valley of the Dark Lords belongs to him. He wielded a powerful sword by all accounts. Some of us believe it might be in that tomb, which is quite exciting.
His sword?
According to legend, Ajunta Paul forged a sword imbued with the essence of the dark side. Someone who found it could gain considerable prestige.
Has there been any effort to recover it?
Some unsuccessful attempts have been made. I truly don't know why a more concerted effort isn't made, however.
Alright, what do you know about the sword's powers?
Well, the legends say the sword had dark power, but that may only be a story. We will never know unless we can examine it more closely.
I'll be going.
You still working. I am.
Okay.
How do you do, hopeful? Seeking prestige, yes.
Yeah. Who are you, though?
I am a trainer here at the Academy. I think I may be able to offer you some aid in gaining prestige, if you desire.
Can you help me?
Do you know of our renegade students?
Yeah, I do.
Those are the ones. It seems you have already heard of them. There is little more I can tell you then. Should you locate their hiding place, you would gain considerable. Now...
Okay. Nothing new to say. Let's see what's over on this side of the building. Dueling room, interrogation room. I feel like it's been a while since we did a save. Oh, what the fuck? They just killed somebody.
Got it.
What the crap? Dude!
Come back when you've taken your final test, if you survive it.
That's not necessary.
Go away. There's nothing we can talk about.
What the hell?
If you're here to use the duel, go ahead. I'm through with it for the moment.
Yeah, all the captives here need to be released.
Don't be foolish. If Uthar wants to send an order like that, he can bloody well tell me himself. If you're here to use the duel,
Kind of doing
where you get to
this.
hone your killing styles. We get sent captives all the time to practice on. It's very handy.
Barbaric.
Why? It'd be a ways just to execute them. At least this way then.
Well, I'll challenge you to a
No,
duel.
thanks. I'm pretty good right now. Then.
Sorry, I don't have time to speak.
Well, you guys suck. Let's give myself... What do you got to say?
Maybe you could do better than her. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's maddening.
Okay. How do you drug him?
Just activate the console. It gives you a variety of options for serum dosage. The right amount applied at the right rate should do it. The real trick is that the only way to gauge your progress is to watch the prisoner closely for his reaction. Our scanners can't pick up his vitals.
Okay. You want me to try?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word.
I kind of want to bring Canderous in for this rather than doing it myself. I feel like he'd have something to say here. Okay, Karth, thanks. Thanks both of you.
No problem. Got it.
Okay, let's head out here quick. I want to... switch out Karth for Canderous. Did he have computer use? I know T3 has computer use. Let's go through the new items, clear that out. Oop. Dexterity seems right. Let him do a little damage.
Yeah?
Yes?
Okay. So let's clear off the 2 of these. And then I'm going to end this stream by giving this guy the code. And then next stream we'll come back and go down into the valley and do the cleanup for everything else.
Huh? What?
Which I think... Slice the console. Program Academy Sentry Droids to hunt a target. Ooh, 50 spikes to attempt to free the prisoner. That's the only camera here? Jeez. Let's hack into the Academy's data files. No files of interest found. Damn, attempt to open all cages and free the prisoners costs 50.
Yeah?
Even with his high computer use.
Yeah?
Sure.
Actually, let's do this. Let's talk to this guy if he's a Mandalorian. Let's talk to him with Canderous and see if Canderous has anything to say. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. Well, that turned out to be kind of a waste of time. Use whatever method you wish, Sith. You will not break my will. My mind is my own, and I will tell you nothing. Can you speak Galactic Basic? I know your language, but I won't give you the satisfaction. Do you know of any way I could free you? Trust me, I'll help you if I can. If you speak the truth and use the console to put me into a catatonic state, your people will remove me, throw me away, I can survive long periods. I can then escape. Apply a serum to introduce a catatonic state. I suck that much at this, huh? Let's try that again. Uh-oh. My computer skill wasn't high enough for that. Let's put on an interface visor just in case. But let's also switch out. I want to do that same thing. I just want to not fail this time.
What?
Huh?
Really?
What?
Okay, fine. There we go. Try this again and see what happens. Persuade works that time. Apply serum to introduce a catatonic state. Damn it. Damn it, seriously? Well, that's not working then. Neither of those is working. So I'll take you two with me, Jolie and HK. If that's not going to work, then we're just going to go right over here and finish this up.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
passion.
Through passion, I gain...
power.
No.
No.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Then peace.
Passion.
Through passion, I gain...
strength.
Through strength, I gain...
power.
Through power, I gain...
victory.
Through victory...
my chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false? It is our passion that fuels the Force.
True.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
How do I gain prestige?
Oh? It is no more complicated than I said. Perform impressive deeds, or bring me a suitably valuable artifact from the Valley of the Dark Lords.
Observation. We could begin by slaughtering the inhabitants of this building, Master. Would that be impressive?
Really, however, you should seek out Euthura and get her advice. She is your trainer, after all, yes?
Good thing I switched to HK there. I would have missed on some quality gold content. I want to know some more about you.
You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the Academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask again, young one.
Well, okay then. I'll just be on my way.
Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
Alright. Well. So now, like I said, we're going to call it quits. Just want to take a quick look at this. Canderous still has Jaggy's challenge up here, oddly enough. Way of the Sith. Mandalorian weapons cache, Sword of Ajunta Paul, Hermit in the Hills, and aiding Lashao. There's Renegade Sith. The Double Cross. Oh yeah, that's overall thing. Okay. Well, like I said, we're gonna call it quits there, and then we're gonna go out into the valley. Let's go ahead and take a look at the valley, and then we will move on in the stream. If you're on Twitch, go to YouTube and look up NegPrimer and you'll find me. If you're on YouTube, go to Twitch and look up NegPrimer and find me and follow me, and it'll send you alerts. I am both doing live streaming and I am trying to do, I'm trying to work my way through my Steam library and all my other libraries that I have, and I should actually have new games here shortly to be adding to my list of somewhere around 1,200 titles, most of which I can play for the channel, I believe. Other stuff like NES games and Nintendo in general actually might be a problem. But we're going to head out to the valley, and then we're going to call it quits. But yeah, check on YouTube for Let's Plays of the stuff out there. Oh, you can't see much of anything out here. But if we come and take a look around, there are these statues all over the place. It's kind of what this is too. But alright, like I said, we're gonna, we'll be back on the next episode, and we will go explore the Valley of Dark Lords. That's what it's called. Thanks for watching. See you on the next stream.